Alright, and that looks pretty good. So then we're going to take our wet team, make sure they're all stirred in good. Looks good to me. And we're going to take them and dump them right into the dry stuff. Make sure to get all of this out of here that I can. Alright. Okay, and then we're just going to start cutting it in. We got our dough nice and mixed up here. Now, we need to add some pig candy to it. So, I've already transferred some of this to some parchment paper here, just because if you let it sit on the paper towels for too long, it will want to stick to paper towel. So you just want that basically for soaking up the grease, and then as soon as you can, put it on something where you're not going to have to worry about it. Now, for the Kukey recipe, I recommend going with 4 strips of pig candy. I'm going to grab a 5th one here, just because, well, I feel like I need to take a sample. So, just got a little knife here, so I'll take this off. Oh, there's nothing like candy-coated bacon to make your day better. Darn good for that chopped up. Alright. So then, I'm going to take this, scrape all that into my bowl. Start cutting the pig candy in here. It's looking like it's pretty good in there. So, get that in a ball-like shape in the middle. And then, we're going to take out some cling wrap. You could use parchment paper to do this also, or wax paper, probably wax paper. So we got that out. We're going to just take our ball, if it'll come out, and flop her down there. And I'm just going to fold our cling wrap over it. Make sure to get all the pockets. And I want to squish her down in kind of a large puck shape. Now, from here, we take it, we bring it to the fridge, we let it set up. And this can go from anywhere to half an hour to overnight. All depends on how much time you got. But through the miracle of TV, we'll be back in just a second. Our dough is set up. So we're going to take her out now. It's nice and stiff. See, the reason I have to have it set up in the fridge a bit here is because if it's not stiff enough, when it goes into the oven, it's just going to puddle. It's going to run all over the place. So now, what we're going to do, we just want to kind of mold this into a nice tube shape. Kind of like those cookies you get from the store, all pre-made, how they come in the tube. It's kind of the same philosophy. Just want to spread these out until it's about, around a foot long or so. Roll it back and forth here. And unwrap it. Take a knife. Just a simple butter knife here. We're going to chop it right in half. Now I've found you get about 2 dozen cukies out of here with this. So now if I cut it in half, I'm going to go about every ½ inch and chop it off. Alright, so then I'm just going to take them and place them on a baking pan here. It doesn't have to be greased. There's plenty of stuff already in the mix to take care of that. I made these ones a little bit bigger, so we're only going to get about 9 out of here. That's no big deal. Alright. Set up. Okay, and there we go. And they go in the oven at 375 for about 13 minutes. Set our timer. 13. And we'll see you in a couple minutes. Their timer's gone off. We had to add a couple more minutes to them. Now they're nice and ready. Now the thing is you don't want them to turn all the way brown. What I'm just looking for here is, if you see, there's a nice brown along the edge here, and that's all you want. Take them off. We'll put them on some parchment paper over here to cool. And then while these are cooling, we're going to get out the other half of our dough, put them on the sheet, throw them in the oven, and finish out the batch. We got our last part of our cookies in the oven here. These ones have cooled off a little bit, but to tell you the truth, I really like them when they're still warm. Now, you could have them just straight if you want, but I like to dip mine in a little bit more barbecue sauce to get that extra flavor. So just pour some down there. Take one of these. Ooh, still warm. Give her a little dip. These are awesome. The pig candy crumbles got a lot of saltiness to them, that when it hits the sweetness of the barbecue sauce and the smoky flavor, it's just an amazing combination. These are truly a special treat. That's good stuff. So that concludes this week's episode of Deep in the Sauce. On behalf of Big Butz Barbecue Sauce and Butz in the Woods and my family, we all just want to wish you a Happy New Year, and we hope you had a great Christmas, and stay tuned for the next episode.